What's cooking with CZN Burak, the smiling giant of Turkish cuisine? Let's be honest, when you hear the name CZN Burak, what comes to your mind? Probably a huge dish of rice with an entire lamb on top, cooked in a pot the size of a bathtub. Oh, and let's not forget that cheeky smile he gives the camera while flipping kebabs or stirring a mountain of stew. But behind those big dishes and viral videos, there's a real foodie story. And today, on Foodie Circle, we're serving you everything hot and fresh about the man himself, Burak Özdemir. His roots, his favorite dishes, what he eats, what he loves to cook, and how he turned cooking into a global internet show. So grab a snack, because this is going to be deliciously interesting. Burak wasn't just born into fame, he was born into food. His grandfather was a cook. His father owned a restaurant in Istanbul, so cooking was pretty much in his DNA. And not just any cooking, we're talking real Turkish food, the kind that fills your belly and your soul. At a very young age, Burak started learning how to prepare traditional Middle Eastern dishes, like kebabs, lamb rice, koftas, and stuffed vegetables. He wasn't using fancy tools or high-tech ovens. He learned from his elders by watching, tasting, and practicing. By the time he was a teenager, he already had restaurant dreams in his eyes and huge portions in his heart. Now let's talk about that name, CZN. It came from a funny spelling mistake. His family had a textile business called Shinzano, but locals kept pronouncing it as CZN, and it stuck. Burak ran with it. He opened his first restaurant named Hatay Civilizations Table in Istanbul. It wasn't just a food joint, it was a show. And guess who the star was? Yup, Burak himself. His idea was simple: cook giant versions of traditional Turkish dishes and serve them with love and a smile. And guess what? The internet ate it up. Literally, Burak's videos are everywhere. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, you name it. In every video, there he is staring into the camera with that happy grin while mixing hundreds of eggs, lifting 50-pound meat trays, or flipping pans bigger than your living room table. And it's not just a gimmick. That smile, it's real. That food, 100% cooked to perfection. The vibe, pure love. And people noticed. From footballers to Bollywood stars, even presidents have eaten his food. Heck, he even cooked for Cristiano Ronaldo and Nusret. Salt Bae, too. You'd think a guy who cooks beef castles and chicken volcanoes every day would have wild tastes, right? But Burak is actually a simple guy when it comes to his own meals. In interviews and social media Q&As, Burak has revealed that his all-time favorite dish is none other than Iskender Kebab. This is a traditional Turkish dish made of thinly sliced grilled lamb served over pieces of pita bread, topped with spicy tomato sauce, a dollop of yogurt, and hot melted butter poured on top. Mouth-watering? Oh yeah. But he also loves Lahmacun, aka Turkish pizza-thin dough with minced meat, lentil soup, grilled chicken with rice, and yes, he has a sweet tooth too, especially for baklava. Even though he cooks for thousands at once, his personal meals are more humble and homemade. Now you may wonder, is it just about size? Does Burak only make huge meals to go viral? Nope. The guy is seriously talented. His recipes are often old, passed down from generations. He respects the traditional cooking techniques and uses authentic ingredients. Whether he's roasting a camel, yes, he's done that, or just making a pot of soup, Burak puts love and tradition into every step. And guess what? He's not just feeding influencers. He regularly donates food to refugees, orphanages, and charity groups. His mission is not just to feed the belly, he feeds the heart, too. Okay, let's talk about that famous Burak smile for a second. You've probably noticed, the guy never blinks. Like, ever. While cutting onions, while handling fire, while flipping a whole lamb, that smile stays frozen like a statue. But it's not fake. Burak once said in an interview that he smiles because he loves what he does. Cooking makes him happy. Feeding people brings him joy, and sharing it with the world is his passion. This attitude is what sets him apart from so many chefs. While others are chasing Michelin stars, Burak is busy making you feel good through your phone screen. Today, CZN Burak has restaurants in Istanbul, Dubai, Qatar, and even the UK. His Dubai branch is especially famous, where celebs like Will Smith and Lionel Messi have dropped by. His team serves dishes in kilograms instead of grams. Think trays the size of suitcases and desserts taller than toddlers. But it's not just a food business, it's a brand. Burak is becoming the symbol of modern Turkish cooking, mixed with showmanship and pure heart. Burak has also spoken about representing Syrian and Turkish culture with pride. Despite having Syrian roots, he embraces both cultures through his food. He believes that food can connect people beyond borders, languages, and religions. Whether it's a plate of hummus, kebabs, or a giant lamb roast, Burak serves peace with every bite. So now you know behind those crazy cooking stunts and camera grins, CZN Burak is the real deal. A passionate chef, a cultural ambassador, a viral sensation, and most importantly, a guy who just loves to feed the world. Next time you see him pouring melted cheese over a mountain of fries, remember that dish might be bigger than your fridge, but it's made with the warmth of home. This is Foodie Circle, and today we tipped our chef's hat to Burak Özdemir, the smiling giant who's changing how the world sees food. Want more tasty stories like this one? Hit that like button, subscribe to Foodie Circle, and comment below. Which dish would you eat if you visited CZN Burak's kitchen?